we could probably play like a few seconds of it.
Plus, you're playing it through a phone, so it's not like it's great quality anyway.
Yeah, but still. Stop it. Okay. So, yeah,
Stop it.
Stop it. I've praised you enough. Yeah, I'll send you the link too. But anyways, but yeah, man, it's just a really fucking like really cool like slow down Billy Joel song. I've always loved.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah. It's a good album too, the Nylon Curtain. I like it.
That's probably the one that I'm least familiar with, honestly.
No, I think you're familiar with it.
Really?
I think so.
What else is on it?
Let's see, the Nylon Curtain. I have to search this too because I'm flanking. I'm so prepared for this.
We're professionals, folks.
But no, I can, you know what, dude? I can guarantee you, like, I'm looking at the track listing right now. I can guarantee you know at least a couple of songs on there.
Hit me with it.
Okay, so Allentown.
Oh, yeah.
Pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Goodnight Saigon.
Yeah.
Those are all on side one of the album. What?
Huh, okay. Oh, and She's Right on Time, like
yep,
you just
She's
mentioned.
Right on Time. A Room of Our Own.
Scandinavian Skies. A Room of Our Own doesn't ring a bell for me. Scandinavian Skies, that sounds like it would be familiar, but I can't think of it offhand.
Yeah, and oddly enough, that's actually a song that Billy Joel actually stated that the song was inspired by an experience with heroin.
Oh, Jesus, really? Scandinavian Skies?
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I didn't know he dabbled in heroin.
He did.
Crazy.
The last time I heard about it was on a like, what was it? Sirius XM had a like a town hall or something like that, and Howard Stern was hosting it. So he was talking about like, oh, I want to talk about the Scandinavian Sky song. And he's like, oh yeah, it was about this time when I was dabbling with heroin and whatnot, and the kind of goofy shit that I was seeing and whatnot. Holy crap! I was like, Jesus Christ, like this dude had heroin. Holy shit.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. He's living the rock star lifestyle. I mean, I'm sure, lots of people fall into that trap when they reach that level of success.
Yeah. But it's also like, man, like you as a songwriter and like, I just imagine you look for inspiration pretty much everywhere you're looking for. And
yeah,
I'm sure there's more than a handful of people that have been like, hey, you know what, man, I'm gonna try some like peyote or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
And then they wake up and they're just like, holy shit, I gotta write about this. So, but yeah, so She's Right on Time is number 4 for me.
Nice.
All right. What would be number 3 for you, right?
Yeah, number 3. So I picked All for Lena, which I think we mentioned last week would be in my top 5. But nice. I really like that one. He really sings his balls off on that track.
Yeah, man, he really does, man. That is a really good song too. Like just that whole album in general. I believe that's off of Glass Houses, if I remember right.
Yeah. We mentioned last week. I think it was the whole first side was just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's not even a greatest hits album, but you're just like, holy shit.
But it might as well be. It's crazy.
It very well fucking could be.
Yeah. I actually tend to like Innocent Man. Like for a while, like when we first moved into this place, like when we would be cleaning around the house or whatever, and I was putting on a record, I'd put on Innocent Man a lot.
Nice.
So that's probably the one that I'm most like familiar with and most like into for some reason. Even though like I like obviously I like a lot of his stuff, but
yeah. Like I know your fiance Liz, I don't believe she's a Billy Joel fan at all, right?
Not that she's not a fan, just not as big a fan as I am. She appreciates him, and she recognizes that he's an excellent piano player. Like at the start of like Angry Young Man, that little intro.
Yep.
That shit's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
But so that's the thing is he's just so damn talented, and he's got such a range of ability when it comes to piano, singing, songwriting. Like it's crazy. Is he in the Hall of Fame? He must be.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
He
actually is. Actually, here's a little fun fact for you too. Back when I had Sirius XM, they did all these like little fun facts about Billy Joel because he had his own like channel for a while as like a promotional thing. What was it? So he was part of this committee to like figure out like where they're going to put the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, be it in Cleveland or I can't remember where the other place was. I think it was I can't remember where it was, but apparently Billy Joel was like the deciding factor. Was like, just you know what, we're gonna put it in Cleveland. Like he was the winning vote.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool, man. So he must have gotten in pretty early then, I would imagine.
Um, I don't know. Let me see if I can find that out here. Um, but yeah, I would imagine he's got to be in there. And
Yeah,
even though that whole like Hall of Fame thing is a fucking sham and whatnot, I mean he's got to be in there.
yeah. And if not, then it's really a
Yeah, it
sham.
really is. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So it looks like he is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It looks like he was inducted in 1999 along with Bruce Springsteen, Paul McCartney, and Dusty Springfield.
Whoa, what a class.
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn.
I wonder who the hell inducted him in there. I'm assuming it'd be like Ray Charles.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, inducted by Ray Charles. Shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Man, good guess. Good pull.
yeah. I know they have a mutual respect for each other too, and I think they did some song with them. Baby Grand. It's
Oh,
actually
yeah, Baby Grand.
it's
Yeah.
actually a really good song too. I like that.
Yeah.
But all right, let's see. Number 3 for me. I'll
Yes,
load this list
sir.
back up. I go to Extremes.
Oh, good tune.
That's a very good tune. I love that fucking album Storefront too. It's such a good fucking album.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
little heavier than a lot of his other stuff.
well, yeah, but it's also that um, like just like two of the cool things about it is like it was like basically thrown down as like a challenge from his drummer at the time, Liberty DeVito. He's saying, "Look, man, I've got this drum riff here. I want to see if you can write a song around it." And sure as shit, he did. I go to Extremes. Um,
Huh.
and it's basically just a song describing like the ups and downs of like his emotional life, and he's basically talking to girlfriend, wife, or whoever, like darling, I don't know why I go to extremes. He's
Hmm.
really like dealing with like manic depression.
Yeah, it's just the constant ups and downs, ebbs and flows.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a great song. I love
Yeah.
that one too. That's another good one, like to see live. That's another one of those, like the live performance of that is just really amazing.
Yeah, and Billy Joel is definitely on my bucket list of performers to go and see before they hang him up.
Hell yeah, yeah. Is he still doing the stay at what was he doing it at
Madison Square Garden, yeah, but coronavirus kind of
yeah,
fucked
so I
that all
thought
up.
MSG.
Yeah, coronavirus kind of fucked that all up. He was going to go out on a tour too. He's going to play at Fenway Park as well. But
Oh motherfuck! All
yeah,
right.
dude, that thing sold out in like 15 minutes. So yeah, nice try.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Whenever this shit's lifted, we gotta go fucking to check out Billy Joel, Chili Bowl.
Jilly Bowl.
That's his ultimate. It's a chick who is only punk, but she's really good at it.
I would actually go and see that show.
Her songs are "You May Be Wrong." Uh,
Oh man, that would be
the
great.
shortest time, Boston State of Mind. Everything's just the opposite of Billy.
The underwater Alexia.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The River of Despair. That'd actually be kind of cool.
Oh man.
This is Jilly Bowl with the River of Despair.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Anyways, so moving on to number 2 for you, and we'll
number
just say that
two.
what before we get to the number 1, we'll also do like a couple of honorable mentions.
All right, cool.
We got like
So my
3 of
number
them.
two is You May Be Right.
Yes.
I just love that whole sort of like you were talking about with the I Go to Extremes, where it's like the back and forth of like you might be right, you might be wrong, I don't know, but could be either one of us. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, but it's also him just acknowledging like, yeah, I'm fucking crazy as hell.
Yeah, and some of those lyrics are just great, like alone in your electric chair, I told you dirty jokes until you smiled, shit like that, like
Yeah,
just so twisted and awesome.
it really is.
And he also has like a certain attitude about how he sings too, like the sound of his voice, like particularly in that song. I don't know what it is, but like the way he delivers, like all the years you try to find someone to satisfy you, And I don't know, it's like the way he sings it too. It's not just what he's singing, it's the way he sings it.
Yeah,
And again, he has such a range of that too, where he can be kind of all over the place.
yeah, and it's weird to think about. Like, all he really wanted to do was just be like a famous like songwriter. He's like, I didn't want to perform all my songs, but he's like, yeah, I'd go in and cut a song, to try and sell off to somebody else, and they're like, oh, dude, you should perform this. This is really good. And he's like, so I just became fucking Billy Joel. Here I am.
Huh.
And actually, there's so you may be right. Billy Joel actually, um, he actually was on Stephen Colbert show in 2017, and like he admits he prefers like his more obscure songs over the hits, but he said "You May Be Right" is one of his favorites. So good pick on that one.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I too tend to prefer like more of his obscure songs, like like You Didn't Start the Fire and things like that. I like those songs; they're good, but they're not really like the ones that I find myself listening to more.
We didn't start the fire. I consider that a hit song. So
Oh, well, that's what I mean. Like I like his hits, but I tend not to listen to those as much, like such as You Didn't Start the Fire or Piano Man or
yeah,
like they're great songs. Don't get me wrong. I just don't listen to them as often as the other ones.
yeah, fair enough then. All right. So where's I gotta? God, I hate it. This phone shuts off sometimes. There we go. So number two for me, You're Only Human, Second Wind.
I don't know that one.
That's a really good fucking song, dude. So little fun fact before I kind of get into it. One of the guys from MythBusters, the dude, what the fuck is it? Uh,
Jamie
yeah, I think Jamie Savage, blonde hair and the glasses and whatnot.
Savage.
Yeah, he's actually in that music video. Like it's a
Really?
yep, very very young Adam Savage is right in
I
there.
was gonna say he must have been a kid.
Yeah, like he was a kid, but I mean he's in the video. Um,
He was in Mr. Whipple. Remember Mr. Whipple from our fucking media, whatever the shit? Those classes. Do you remember that? Squeeze this, Mr. Whipple. Remember
oh
that
god,
book?
vaguely, yeah.
Well, that commercial, that was one of Adam Savage's first things was being in like the store clerk in a Mr. Whipple commercial.
Oh shit.
Fun fact.
Yeah, well, fun
This
fact.
episode is brought to you by Fun Facts.
They may not be fun. They may not be facts sometimes, but who cares? In modern times, who gives a shit about facts? Um, but no, so Your Only Human Second Wind actually was placed on one of his greatest hits albums when it came out in 1985, and like I, I dug the fact that he's basically like he basically wrote the song to like tell people like, hey, you know what, man, shit's not as bad as it seems. You're gonna get your second wind. You're gonna pull through your shit.
Hmm.
Like I'm looking up the story right now, but like, um, he attempted suicide back in 1970 by drinking furniture polish. It failed to kill him, and he wrote the song "Tomorrow Is Today" as the suicide note. Later on, he was asked if he could write a song that could help prevent teenage suicide. He agreed, but the first recording concerned him because it had a very dreary and depressing tone that he thought might give troubled teens the wrong message. So as a result, he created this new version with bouncy, joyous beats and lyrics about personal forgiveness and optimism for life, which I fucking love, dude.
Hmm. That's cool, man.
And just lines like, you probably don't want to hear advice from someone else, but I wouldn't be telling you if I hadn't been there myself. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking great.
Yeah, and I didn't know he tried to commit suicide either.
Yeah, he did. Apparently, the story is he was having an affair with like the drummer's wife or something like that.
Ooh.
Got caught, and he was just like, you know what, I can't take this anymore. I can't take this. So he tried killing himself by drinking furniture polish. So
Ooh.
yeah,
That sounds absolutely horrendous.
yeah. But I've always loved that song, man. It's such a damn good song, and just
And
I love that theme of like personal forgiveness and whatnot. So
yeah, he has a way of like making, kind of good shit out of the bad. Like even if like he's singing about something that's kind of depressing, it still has like a shining light to it somehow. You know what I mean?
yeah,
No matter what he's doing. It's kind of I don't know. He never comes across as being negative. It's always sort of like, the equivalent of always look on the bright side of life, basically.
yeah.
Like, hey, you know what? This sucks, but it could be worse.
I fucking love that, man. But all right, so we'll do like three kind of like honorable mentions, then we'll get to the number ones.
All right, all right.